Hello students. Yesterday we started the poem Colonel Fragsley Butterworth Toast, and we read the first page of the poem, and there we came to know that Colonel has bought a new house, and then he came to know that in that new house one ghost was also there, and when he was going to start his dinner he found that the ghost has come. But Colonel was not afraid of him and he was making a fun of him. He wanted to talk with him and he also asked about his fancy dress. Now, he also want to ask the name of the host so that he can call him later on and he can talk with him. So first page we have read and we have came to know that Colonel offered him that he can have a drink with him and he can sit there and he can talk with him. Now come to the second page. Today we are going to start the second page. Here it is. Now see. The ghost in the propress clock gave a roar and floated about between ceiling and floor. He walked through a wall and returned through a pane and backed up the chimney and came down again. Now see, the ghost was very angry because when Colonel made fun of him also and his dress also, and he offered him a drink also, so he was very much angry at that time. So he gave a pale yellow chemical that glows in the dark, phosphorus. The ghost in his phosphorus cloak gave a roar. Phosphorus cloak means the clothes that he was wearing, and he gave a roar. Roar means a shout he gave, and floated about between ceiling and floor, and he was moving here and there from the ceiling to the floor. Ceiling means upper part of the roof. So he was going and here and there from the roof to the floor, from the floor to the roof, means from up to down, down to up. And also he walked through the wall and returned through the pane. He was walking through the wall and coming back through the pane. Pane means window pane, you can say. And backed up the chimney and came down again. Then again he came from the chimney. So the ghost was very angry and he was moving here and there so that he can make Colonel afraid. But he was not able to do so. Therefore he got very much angry. Said the Colonel with laughter, "I am feeling quite weak. My housewarming party, I hope you won't sperm, and you must say you will come and you will give us a turn," said the Colonel. At that the Colonel said, "With laughter, I am feeling quite weak." Means he was making a fun of the ghost and he was laughing and he asked that I am feeling quite weak. Why? Because ghost was going here and there and he was tired of watching all these things. A tickle of merriment. Merriment means tears caused by laughing. Because the ghost was going here and there and Colonel was laughing at that thing. That ghost was very angry, going up and down, here and there, and at that Colonel was laughing bitterly, very loudly. So at that time he said that I am very much tired because I am laughing for a long time. My housewarming party, I hope you won't sperm. Means there is a party in my house and I hope you will not reject. Means you will come. You must say you will come and you will give us a turn. And please promise me that you will come, you must come, and you give us a chance. At this, the poor spectre, quite out of his wits, proceeds to shake himself almost to bits. He rattled his chains and he clattered his bones, and he filled the whole castle with mumbles and moans. So, after hearing all these things, the poor spectre, means the poor ghost, quite out of his wits, means he got very angry and shake himself almost to bits, means every part of his body he was moving, means he was very much angry. He rattled his chains and clattered his bones. All the parts of his body were moving, making a sound, and he filled the whole castle with mumbles and moans. And the full house was full of his shouts and cries. But Colonel Fragsley, just as before, was simply delighted and called out encore, at which the ghost vanished, his efforts in vain, and never was seen at the castle again. And when the ghost saw that all his work, all his efforts done by him, they were effortless, means no use of there, no result was there, he was very angry and he was very hopeless also. Then what should be done? And at that time he was vanished. The ghost vanished away from there, and his efforts in vain, because all the work done by him was in vain. All the labor to frighten all the labor to frighten Colonel was effortless, so all was in vain. So he never was seen in the castle again, and he ran away from there and never came back. Oh dear, what a pity, said Colonel Fraser. I don't know his name, so I can't call him back. And then, with a smile that he has hard to define, Colonel Fragsley went to dine. And in the last, Colonel is very happy and he has sympathy for the ghost. And he say, I don't know his name, so that I can call him back. I don't ask his name even, so that I can call him, I can talk to him. And then with a smile on his face, and that was very difficult to define, the smile on his face, Colonel Fragsley went into dine, means he was ready for his dinner. He went for his dinner. So this is the poem. It's a humorous poem that the ghost tried his best to frighten Mr. Fragsley or Colonel Fragsley, but the ghost was not successful and he ran away from there. So this is the poem about, and it's complete today. You will read it again and again. You will see the rhyme scheme also and try to find out the blanks or the question answers, and then you fill in your book. Okay, so it's bye for today. Bye students.